A big thank you to all of you. I'm very happy to tell you that I have published 100 videos by now on YouTube. That it was not possible without the support of my audience, the support of my friends, the support of my colleagues, and my well-wishers. This 100 episode journey, which took about more than a year, there has been quite up and downs. But whatever it was, I completed this, and I am super thankful to each one of you sitting there. I was doing my this 100 videos, which was a new job for me, a new passion for me rather. There were a lot of learnings which came on the way, and I feel it is important to share those learnings because
I can't believe that you came into my life. You made me feel again. Now it's my turn. You say you've always been a little bit shy, but I can put an end to your fears. Let me show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet until they start to bleed. DJ, take it away. Tonight is all for you and me. So baby,
this is what is important in life too. The first one was the first learning which I got in posting these YouTubes is that you need to be consistent. If you're not consistent, probably none of the activities in your life or your professional life can actually happen the way it should happen. And same happens on YouTube. You need to be very consistent on your efforts. You need to be consistent, you need to be serious, you need to be focused. So this is the first learning. The second learning which I got while doing these YouTube postings was you need to be a little creative, and creativity sometimes dies down with your professional load of work which you have, your personal responsibilities and liabilities. But howsoever, when you get into a passion and when you get creative, the creative juices helps you to probably come out with good ideas and good contents. So it's very important that you need to be creative, and this probably gives a big high. Yeah. The third important thing which I learned while doing this journey is that I learned and acquired new skills. Posting a YouTube video is not just taking a photograph or a film and just posting it. It requires a lot of skills. It requires a lot of learning, and believe you me, in this 100 posts, whatever I did, I learned a lot of new skills which I did not have at all. And touch wood, whatever I learned was by my own efforts. So when you learn something new and when you acquire a new skills, maybe it is only editing, for example, it gives you a real confidence that you can probably learn, and learning, is part of life. You have to keep learning and you're continuously improving yourself. So this was the third learning. The fourth important thing probably is, while you're doing something and probably it is being shown to the audience, it's very important that you have a vast knowledge. So having vast knowledge probably is in your mind, and probably you think that you have knowledge, but when you get into it, you probably realize that there are a lot of gaps. I worked on it, and I sincerely, keep updating myself with a lot of knowledge by reading books, by reading articles, by reading contents. So, I acquired a lot of knowledge, especially in the domains, of logistics, in the domains of sales, in the domains of fitness, in the domain of stock investments. So these are the four which I generally publish my videos: the logistics, the sales, stock markets, and investments, and your health and fitness. So it has been a great journey in terms of learnings and having a lot of knowledge. The fifth important thing is somehow I felt reading takes a back seat while you are busy in your daily course of life, and this social media has come in between, and probably you spend more time, probably watching films and reels and other things than probably reading. Reading is core. Reading has to happen. Whatever you want, whatever you feel, whatever is good, you should keep on reading books. Reading books is very important because that is what gives you a lot of wisdom, that is what gives you a lot of perspective, and it changes your entire perspective on probably thinking about something, or probably trying to do something. So there is at times there is a paradigm shift when you read books. So my suggestion to each one of my audience who is watching this channel is to probably find some time and read, because that is one of the best, not only the stress buster, but a best way to pass your time and probably have more and more knowledge. Yeah. The sixth important thing which I learned while doing my YouTube journey is benchmarking best practices. You cannot be perfect in all respects, and hence uh, you learn from watching others. So I did a lot of watching in terms of the other contents, in terms of the other posts, which generally people have, the successful YouTubers have, the successful bloggers have, because I write a lot of blogs as well, and I could benchmark few of the best practices. Benchmarking few of the best practices is not a bad thing. Yeah. Also, very importantly, the seventh point, which I want to, share as my learning is, you should always appreciate the work of others, but it is also important to appreciate your own work. If you are not happy with your own work, and if you are not feeling proud of it, probably it will not give you the fire, the confidence, and the enthusiasm to probably get into the next creation, whatever you want to do. So appreciate yourself as well. I started appreciating myself, and probably I could find out where I'm wrong, where I'm good, what should I do, what should I not do, and probably improvise on that. So it's part of the personality development as well. Next thing, if you're not confident in life, probably you cannot do anything. And so it is true as when you're YouTubing as well. So be confident. Don't be shaky while you're doing anything. Be confident and do it. And that is what I learned in this journey of 100 videos. I guess, is important, is that, which I learned from doing all this is because views and comments plays an important role. The feedback plays an important role while you're doing some blogging, or you're doing some, YouTubing, is that you get into you put on your thinking cap and you start thinking, what is that something I should make which will, probably be, useful to the audience. So always try to make a content which is useful to the audience. But in my case, my audience is not general public, not much of general public, but it is a specific domains, specific domains of logistics, supply chain management, a domain of sales, business development and marketing, domain of investments, especially for the investors in stock markets, and domain of well-being and fitness. So these are the four things on which I try to find out useful contents, and always my creative juices are working behind my mind. So, and whenever I come with an idea, which probably I think I should start working on, and I start working on that immediately, and probably come up with a nice video. And last but not the least is that never let yourself down if there is a comment which is negative. In fact, if there is a negative comment, it is only by a good critic who is probably wanting you to do better. So take it in the right stride, guys, and work on it. I'm sure this 10 new learnings was, for me, and I think in future I will get the same support from all of you. I will get the same encouragement. I'll get the same kind of feedback, and I'll also appreciate if you can tell me what are the contents which probably will, you would want to see, and I'm sure I will work on it. And in the next 100 videos of my journey, I will try to do better and the best. Thank you so much. Namaskar.